Hello, my name is Anya and I'm doing a Alita cosplay makeup tutorial. So I started off with a clean face. The circle lens I'm using is the Barbie Puffy Free Tones Brown from Unique So. For 10% off, you can use my discount code for Anya832. I cleaned up my eyebrows because I didn't want to use the glue stick method. You can use the glue stick method if you want to keep your eyebrows. Since I have hooded eyelids, I'm using the double eyelid tape. I made sure it's slightly above my natural eyelid crease. I primed my eye area with the Makeup Revolution Prime and Lock, and just blended it out with my finger. I primed my face with the Ordinary High Adherence Primer, just dab it around and spread it around. The foundation I'm using is the Makeup Revolution High Coverage Foundation F6, and using a flat foundation brush, just brush it away from the face. When you get to the nose area, brush it up and down with the handle facing away from you. When that's done, just use the foundation brush and pat it around the face to get rid of brush marks. There's a super in-depth Korean video that shows you how to properly apply your foundation, so I highly recommend watching it.
반으로 나누어 보았을 때 양 볼은 바깥쪽을 향해서 그리고
With the Makeup Revolution blotting powder, just using the sponge and pat it around the top of the cheeks, slightly above the jawline and on the chin, and taking some on the nose and on the forehead as well. With the contouring brush, take the contour powder and line the cheekbones and under the chin. After that, just brush the excess onto the temple, then blend it out. I made sure to sweep the brush from top to bottom instead of brushing it up and down. Taking the same contour powder, just line the nose and the top part of the nose as well and blend it out. Making sure to blend it away from the nose and not towards the nose. So dip a little bit into the black eyeshadow and you want to put this on the top of the inner part of the nose. And then just blend it downwards. Taking a large fluffy brush, blend out all the excess powder. If the contouring is too harsh, just use a matte blur pressed powder and pat it all around the face. Taking a highlighter and a different brush, brush it on top of the nose and towards the forehead. Taking my fan brush, I used a light pink highlighter and put it on the top of my cheekbones. The eyebrows I'm doing are the angled, angry Alita eyebrows. I marked the inner parts, the higher part, and the end of my eyebrows and just filled it out. To clean it up even more, I just plucked out my eyebrows and made sure that it looks clean. Taking my concealer brush and a concealer, I lined the bottom of my eyebrows and the top of it. Then I blended it out using my finger. Taking the highlighter that I used for my nose, I put it on top of the concealer. The eyeshadow palette I'm using is the Models Prefer Nude Shadows. Taking the ivory color, which is the lightest shade, I just brush it all over my eyes. With the medium brown eyeshadow in Burnished, I looked straight ahead and lined the eyelid crease. Then I blended it out with a clean brush. I used the darkest brown eyeshadow I have, which is in Hazel, and I lined the eyelid crease again and blended it out with a clean brush. Using the medium brown eyeshadow again, I put it in the outer quarter of my eyes and blended it out again. Taking some concealer, I dab it onto the inner part of my eyes. I make sure to look up and down and make sure that the eyelid isn't too high. Then I use my finger to just blend it in. Using the lightest eyeshadow, I brush it on top of the concealer. To define my eyelid crease, I took a little bit of black eyeshadow and brushed out the excess and carefully lined my eyelid crease. Make sure to define the inner part of the eyelid crease. With the black eyeshadow, line the outer part of the bottom of the eyes. With the medium brown eyeshadow, just line above the eyelid crease again. And just keep blending. Taking some concealer, put it at the bottom of the eyes. And blend it out with your finger. Using any shimmer or highlighter, just line on top of the concealer. Making sure to put some on the inner part of the eyes. Taking the eyelash curler, just repeatedly curl the eyelashes. I didn't do this for so long because I thought my eyelashes were too short, but it actually opens up your eyes in photos. Then finish it off with your mascara. Taking my Innisfree eyeliner, I just lined my natural eye shape. I changed to my Innisfree pen eyeliner and made sure to line the ends of my eyes downwards. And then I lined the inner part of the eyes as well and made sure to line it half a centimeter down. Then taking any orange blush you have, I just mix both brown and orange, then sweep it onto the outer parts of the cheeks. Taking my dual eyelash glue, I applied it to the bottom of the fake eyelashes, then waited about a minute for it to dry. I chucked out my old fake eyelash glue because they actually start to burn my eyes. I applied my eyelashes starting a centimeter away from the inner parts of my eyes, and I brought up the end of my eyelashes. For the top part of my eyelashes, I stuck two fake eyelashes together and stuck it towards the middle, and I made sure to fix the end and then the inner part of my eyelashes. Squeezing a tiny bit of eyelash glue, put it on the top of the eyelashes. And once the glue is dry, just push the eyelashes slightly upwards towards your eyelids. This technique would make your eyes look even bigger. I used to do this technique a lot in my older cosplays. If there's any visible eyelash glue, just use the eyeliner and fill it in. Then taking the eyeliner, just line the outer bottom of the eyes. You can switch to a pen liner for this, I just forgot to change. Using a sharp angled brush and the contour powder, just line your fake eye bags. Make sure this is below the fake eyelashes. For the lips, I use a small amount of concealer to hide the color of my lips. Just dab out all the excess on the back of your hand. Using the Innisfree lip tint, I put it towards the inner part of the lips. Then I spread it out with the back of my finger. And dab out any excess with the back of your hand. Taking the pen eyeliner, draw fake bottom eyelashes towards the outer bottom of the eyes. Finish off the whole makeup with a makeup setting spray. Now on to the wig. I tilted the wig so that the hairline is towards the sides of my face, and I trimmed the ends so that the hair length matches, and I straightened it out with a hair straightener at 160 degrees Celsius. This Alita wig was given to me by Wigs, so if you want to buy anything from them, use my code Anya for 12% off. In some parts of the movie, she has her hair tucked behind her face, so using a bobby pin, I took a section of the wig and just tucked it behind my ear. To blend the wig even more, I used a concealer and put it towards the top part of the wig. And this is Alita's natural makeup look. I wanted to replicate the poster, so I decided to draw on her frowning face. So I found my face and used the contour powder and contoured my frown lines. Make sure to use a super sharp brush for this. Taking my highlighter, I highlighted in between the frown lines. Taking any red lipstick you have, just draw on the blood marks on her face and blend out the lines with a Q-tip. To set the lipstick so that it doesn't stick everywhere, I use a combination of red and dark brown eyeshadow from my rainbow kit. And this is the finished Alita cosplay. I really hope this makeup tutorial was useful to you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.